So I got some huge news I wanted to put out. I think a lot of people was gonna overlook. So it was just a clip that I was pulling away from my article where David Morrell was speaking on David Benavidez and certain things as far as his resume and strength and everything else. Um he was talking about David Benavidez's strength first. Morrell said he's not moved by Benavidez's style and resume. He said it's simple. His only move is to attack. He's a big, strong guy. I mean, he's a strong guy, a big guy, but after these attributes, he doesn't have anything. Do you ever see Benavidez with a defensive move or whatever? But the thing that stuck out the most to me, what they were talking about, was when they asked Morrell about, respecting Benavidez, and he was saying that I respect every fighter. I would say that the thing that I respect the most, not just from Benavidez, but any fighter in any division, is the sheer fact of having the guts and the spirit to step in the ring and go hand to hand and face to face with an opponent that's at your level. So I'm going to respect that always from Benavidez and from any fighter in any division that is willing to face a challenge like that. I hope everybody understand what he's saying. When asked how he envisions the fight playing out, he said he said everybody is not easy, but I know this fight is going to be a knockout. But what he was saying in that clip right there, as far as everything, the little piece they're talking about, the respect area, he's talking about people like Canelo, as far as not respecting the opponents and not willing to jump in the ring with certain guys. He's happy that he's able to fight David Benavidez right now. If he's not fighting David Benavidez right now, he's on an undercard or co-main event somewhere. I know he was on a couple of main events where he was fighting, but people weren't really tuning in like that, like they are going to tune in with this fight with Benavidez and Morrell. There's gonna be a lot of people first time seeing Morrell fight live. Even on the fight card with Terrence Crawford, he wasn't really spoken about like that as much as I expected people to talk about him. Just because, his performance was much to be desired, but at the end of the day, we already know what he brings to the table. He's a good fighter. But what stuck out to me, though, was the Benavidez thing. He respects Benavidez, any other fighter. He don't want to give Benavidez a lot of respect and credit and everything else right now. But he respects Benavidez for jumping in the ring with him right now. He knows he needs the opportunity to show that he's the best. And right now, you can't name any other name right now associated with Morrell for trying to fight the best. So until you find another name, the only person you can involve with him is David Benavidez. And to be honest with you, he doesn't really respect Canelo right now. How can you respect Canelo when you've been a mandatory this whole time and you're not getting the opportunity? And you've had other guys that haven't been the mandatory and they haven't been intern champions and still haven't got an opportunity. So really, he's looking at this Benavidez fight like this is the biggest thing that could ever happen to him, because it really is. And he went out his way to fight Benavidez. He didn't go out his way to fight Canelo. Well, actually, he wanted to fight Canelo, but he knew it was a long shot, so he wasn't gonna go out of his way and do the same thing Benavidez was doing and end up nowhere. So he took the Benavidez fight a lot more serious than just chasing the Canelo thing, because he knew the Benavidez was going to be realistic and give him a chance to fight. This is a huge fight, man. It's a huge opportunity. But that goes to show you. Now, that just goes to show you, man. Benavidez gets the respect from Morrell, whether he likes him or not, because he knows nobody else would have took this fight. A lot of people not taking this fight in Benavidez's position. He knows it. He went out his way to make the fight. Nobody's really looking at that situation. But Benavidez ain't running from nobody. He's gonna make the moves and he's gonna make every fight possible. That's one thing people don't gotta worry about. That's why when people were saying he was ducking Morrell, I'm like, what are you talking about? Even Morrell knows that he wasn't ducking him. The fight happening now. The fight's happening right now. Benavidez is fighting another mandatory that Canelo had. Another one. I heard something about Ronnie Shields talking about they were fighting all of Canelo's opponents and everything. No, you haven't. Nah. Benavidez has been fighting all Canelo opponents for years, ever since Morrell. Long time ago. Y'all just got in the picture recently. But yeah, Dave Morrell been doing a good job though. He's still a threat to Benavidez. It's a close, tough fight that's gonna happen. But he also shows that he got a lot of respect for Benavidez because he knows what Benavidez has been doing. He knows it. He knows. They talk about resumes and everything else. He knows what time it is. You don't get respect for fighting nobody with a weak resume. He knows. I heard a lot of people saying that only name he has is Caleb Plant. Hey, it don't matter. Some guys don't got no names. Whatever name y'all want to choose from, it is what it is. All of a sudden, Morrell ain't nothing to some fans, but it's gonna be a good fight, man. But he respects all the fighters that want to take these challenges, man. So I don't know. He didn't go out his way to say that he didn't respect Canelo, but I wonder if he does. Because he didn't fit the criteria that David Morrell was just talking about. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.